Hi, it's Darren Sorley from Bear Talk. Today, we're all going to talk about, could you be fired from your job or asked to resign from work because of your personal beliefs and expressing your personal beliefs out loud at work? We have the right to freedom of speech. We're talking about Barry Neufeld, of course, who was a Chilliwack school trustee, who has been asked to resign by the Chilliwack's Board of Education because of him expressing his very negative beliefs towards transgendered students. Now, we have the right to believe what we believe and to think what we think. Is it okay? Like, can we want to ask, should he step down for having those beliefs?
I think he should. I mean, I am a huge proponent for free speech, but I think in the position that he is in, and we know the Sogi program is not a bad program. What it's about is inclusiveness for people who are of the LGBTQ community, and to speak out against that and to try and say that it's a Christian thing, as a Christian, I find quite offensive, because that's not at all what it's about. And I think because he's in this position where he holds the power for students and children, yeah, he should resign, because as far as I'm concerned, he's a useless dinosaur.
Well,
Yeah.
On top of that, the BC Teachers Federation has filed a complaint with the BC Human Rights Tribunal, mostly because of some of the quotes that he's used, as that transgendered students are part of a biologically absurd theory, and suggests that they are ill and delusional, and that anybody, teachers included, who are supporting transgendered kids are child abusers. So for these reasons, the Teachers Federation has said, you know what, this is not okay to speak like this, because what are these transgendered kids actually feeling now from a leader, someone who's supposed to be leading them as a school trustee?
And are we not questioning Barry Neufeld's own mental health? Just the fact that you would say something like that in a position of power is fucking disgusting, and it pisses me off, and he should resign. Like, you're watching out for children. Do you know what's happening to children who are feeling like they're not sort of caught, like, you know, they're not being supported by their I can't even talk, I'm so angry.
I feel like so many people would be fired for saying this sort of thing. So why?
Why is he still around?
Yeah, why is he?
Because this has been going on for a long time.
We have to remember too that he's an elected official, so his position as a trustee is elected by the community. So do we fire a politician? Can you? The people have voted him in. Now, interestingly enough, he's up for re-election, as are all trustees in British Columbia, on October 20th. And he is running again. So it's going to be a very interesting race to watch, because what is Chilliwack going to do? Is Chilliwack going to go in and support him or not? Are they going to really support him, or are they going to vote him out? Like, it's really going to probably divide that community.
He needs to be sat down and educated about a lot of things.
It doesn't work with people like him. It doesn't, because they're stuck in their own way of thinking. He's far too old to change, and that's probably another reason why he should retire. And I don't care if anyone's offended by what I'm saying. He's a dinosaur, and he needs to leave.
So it's interesting to note, too, that our Premier, John Horgan, has also asked him to step down, as has Rob Fleming, who is the BC Education Minister. So there's a lot of support.
As has Natasha Ray from Bear Talk TV. Barry, you need to step down, you're done.
But you know what, I think a lot of this, too, is that you had mentioned the Sogi curriculum, which stands for Sexual Orientation and Gender Identity, and a lot of that is really, Barry Neufeld and others are really misrepresenting what that curriculum really is, because what it's there for is to say, here's some diversity, here are people in our community, we need to learn about them so that we can be their friends, and we don't beat them up, and we don't say things that lead them to suicide. That's what the curriculum does. The curriculum isn't this, it's not, here's how you can be transgendered. It's not making kids transgendered. It's not making kids gay.
Well, and how many years ago
episodes of Baywatch will make kids gay.
And how many years ago was diversity a colored thing?
But definitely not the Sogi curriculum, right?
And diversity used to be about being colored.
Yes.
So as a colored person, like, I just imagine a trustee sitting there saying, we don't want anything that teaches people about it like being inclusive for other cultures. It's almost that, but 20 years later, because now it's talking about being inclusive for other types of people. So yeah, I'm fucking pissed off about this entire thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed that. Has anyone noticed?
So what's gonna, if he is gonna stay, then how is this sort of thing changed? It's just not. He's just gonna have that.
If he's gonna stay, he is staying. But if he's gonna stay beyond October 20th, when the election is, that's really what's up for question here. But I think what we have to really do is understand what the Sogi curriculum is and what it isn't. It's not there to show kids how to be gay. It's not there to show kids how to be transgendered. It's there to say some people are gay. Some men might marry men. And guess what? In Canada, it's okay. So it's important that we don't beat those people up. And it's important that we know that they're part of our community and we can be their friends. That's what the curriculum is about. It's about making people feel comfortable with who you are, but also who lives next to you. That's what it's about.
And stop hiding under the guise of being a Christian. Being a Christian does not mean that you are against transgendered or gay people, because I am a proud Christian, and that's not what it's about. So I'm sick and tired of seeing certain people who are posting things. It's not helping Christians. Yeah. So it's just, that needs to stop. That's not what Christianity is about. That's not what Jesus is about.
Yeah. Well, it's what, at this point, what is the Chilliwack School District is facing, and we will see on October 20th if Chilliwack
Bye, Barry.
is,
Bye.
we're not really sure. We'll see if he will be reelected. But until then and beyond then, let's continue to love all of our children and all of our fellow human beings. And that's what I would like to proclaim here today with love today from my friends Natasha, Megan, and Darren, coming to you with love from Bear Talk Television.